Hello everyone, welcome back, and today I'll be talking about NordVPN and why people tend to use it as their day-to-day VPN of choice. But before we begin, if at any point you want to go straight to pricing or discounts, you'll find the latest coupon codes down below. So let's get started. Now, with so many recent NordVPN updates, I thought it'd be worth looking into the VPN again. So I'll be giving you guys an updated review to see what's changed, and Nord certainly still performs very well, but it's missing some features on some devices. I'll be talking about all of that and whether or not NordVPN is still a top competitor in today's oversaturated VPN market. So the first thing we're going to go over is the logging policy and jurisdiction. NordVPN has a transparent privacy policy. They do promise to not collect any logs, and they do prove their claims in the third-party independent audit reports that they've conducted throughout the years. And if that's not enough, even when a server had been compromised, such as in Finland in 2018, no user credentials were exposed since Nord does not keep any logs. Also, immediately after that incident, Nord terminated their contract with the server provider and invited Versprite to run a prompt audit in order to spot any weaknesses in the server infrastructure, as well as quickly fix any potential issues. And so nothing of the sort has happened again ever since then. NordVPN also has been conducting regular audits to make sure they stay on top of everything. They also operate RAM-only servers, which basically means that there are no physical hard drives linked to the servers, which means that there's no room for data to be stored in said servers. So overall, NordVPN's privacy policy is one of the best in the industry, and the independent audit reports do back up their no logs claims, so you can be sure that your data is in safe hands with Nord. Now, in terms of speed, keep in mind that speed tests may differ from one ISP to another. It just depends on your location and how far you are from the servers you're connected to. But even if your speed drops by 50%, that's actually still acceptable when connecting to servers that are on the other side of the world. Though you'll be glad to know that with NordVPN's True WireGuard protocol, NordLynx, your speed drops will be maintained within the 10 to 20%, sometimes 25% range. NordLynx made NordVPN arguably the fastest VPN in the industry, and it continues to dominate the field. In my test, I never noticed any significant drops in speeds, even when connecting to servers that are on the other side of the globe. So performance-wise, NordVPN is most certainly at the top of their game. Now, when it comes to gaming, you can be sure that your ping will remain low as long as you connect to a VPN server that's closest to the gaming server, which will assure a smooth experience with minimal latency. Moving on, in terms of streaming and torrenting, Nord makes it so that you can do these tasks on any server without having to pick up a specialized server, though you do have access to P2P specialty servers for maximum efficiency while torrenting. Now for streaming, I've tried accessing multiple Netflix libraries like the Japanese and American ones, and it worked with no problems whatsoever. You can also watch Hulu, BBC, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and more using Nord. Now, getting into the security features of NordVPN, Nord does have a good variety of advanced options with top-of-the-line protocols like OpenVPN and NordLynx as mentioned earlier, and a bunch of other features such as the kill switch, which cuts your internet connection should the VPN connection disconnect for any reason, as well as split tunneling, which lets you decide which apps are included or exempt from the VPN tunnel, though keep in mind that this feature is currently not available for Mac users, unfortunately. You also get custom DNS for an easy way to change your DNS. For example, you could use custom DNS servers for more parental controls on your router. Nord also offers DNS and IPv6 leak protection, and having tested Nord for potential leaks, as expected, there were no leaks whatsoever. Additional features include specialty servers such as dedicated IP servers, double VPN, which encrypts your internet traffic twice for double the encryption, obfuscated servers, which serve as servers that function in censorship-heavy countries if you're having trouble connecting to the regular servers of NordVPN, Onion over VPN for Tor users, and the previously mentioned P2P servers. You also get threat protection, which blocks ads, trackers, and protects your device from harmful files, acting like a mini antivirus, as well as the recently added MeshNet feature, which allows you to share files or get remote access over the encrypted network of NordVPN with people of your choice. And you can also host virtual LAN parties. Another great bonus feature is Dark Web Monitor, which will keep an eye out for leaked data that's linked to your email address, passwords, or contacts, or personal details. So as you can tell, there are plenty of features for users to tinker with, and each has its own utility and can be very useful depending on what you're doing. Now, NordVPN has more than 5,400 VPN servers in 60 countries. While 60 countries may not seem like a lot, there are in fact enough servers on the map that you'll most certainly find a server that works well near you no matter where you are in the world. Compatibility-wise, Nord works with all kinds of devices including streaming sticks and smart TVs. Nord will allow users to secure up to 6 devices per subscription, which is just about the industry standard, not to mention that the UI, in my opinion, has the best design out of all the VPNs that I've used so far, and I do appreciate the recent UI update which made everything look much better, including the long-awaited dark mode for Windows app. Now, one reason why Nord may not be suitable for you is the fact that split tunneling is not available on Mac. Another reason would be the ability to turn off the kill switch, which is only available on Android version 8.0 or later. In other words, on iOS and Mac, the kill switch feature is always on automatically, while Android and Windows users have the ability to turn it off. And if you don't see the always on VPN option in your Android settings, then there's a system level kill switch that's always on automatically. And another reason you may not want Nord is if you want more advanced settings like more granular control over your protocols and what encryption methods they use. While this is not something I'd recommend for most people, if you're one of the more advanced users and this is an important feature for you to have, then you'll probably want to choose a different VPN. But besides that, I think NordVPN is an incredibly well-rounded VPN that offers a whole lot of value for the money. You can guarantee a buffer-free streaming services. You've got arguably the best speeds in the industry, a solid no-logs VPN service with extra security layers and options for even more privacy, which also makes it ideal to use for torrenting. And then as an added bonus, Nord is also super easy to use for beginners and has some advanced features for the more seasoned VPN users as well. So ultimately, Nord is still a top performer. It's a VPN that does nearly everything right without charging an arm and a leg for it. And the constant updates are always keeping NordVPN very polished and armed with new features that make NordVPN even more useful and interesting. So that's going to be it for this video. Now, if you're interested in getting NordVPN, check the description below. I'll include the best deals I can find to drop the price even more. And of course, you are able to get a refund if you don't find the service suitable with their 30-day money-back guarantee. Also, feel free to comment below if you guys have any questions. I really like getting to answer them and interact with you guys. And like and subscribe if you found this video to be helpful or you'd like to stay up to date with future videos. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Safe web surfing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.